Hofstra fans, welcome inside the WB Mason Coaches Report with Richard Nuttall. I'm Anthony Barrett, joined by Richard Nuttall, head coach of the Hofstra men's soccer team. Coach, thanks for the time. How are you?
Pleasure to be here. Happy after the win. It always helps when you win it. You feel better on Monday mornings.
Coach, let's talk about that win. It was this past Saturday night. You beat UNC Wilmington 2-1. You scored the game's first goal on a corner kick. Can you describe that goal?
I think it was a whip ball into the near post, and Sean Foster got a slightest touches on. I think one of their guys on the line cleared it off the line, but the ball popped up. And I think Tyler Bottis finished it with a nice little neat header. So it was a good start for us, after back and forth in the game. I thought it was a pretty even game, and nice to go 1-0 up.
Now UNC Wilmington comes back, and about 2 minutes later, then AJ Laza, he's trying to clear it and just head the ball back to Roberto Pellegrini. He ends up knocking it past him. Did you have to say anything to your team to not let them get deflated after that?
All right. I mean, at half time, you just move on and you look forward to how you can win the game. And it's emotionally deflating after you've done well. And a little bit of a free goal, you can't blame AJ. He's trying to clear the ball and it's come off it and looked over the goalie. So what you try and do is ignore the pass and look forward to see what we can do to actually try and get a result out of the game.
It was a 1-1 game at halftime. Did you say anything to the guys in the locker room heading into the second half?
Yeah, absolutely. I said we'd battled quite well, and we're still not playing in a great manner, but I think we wanted to stop them playing out of the back, so we changed the formation a little bit. We put two forwards up and asked those two to stop them playing out, and I think it worked somewhat. I think the momentum of the game changed and the dynamics of the game changed, so I was happy with that, and I thought we played quite decent soccer second half in periods.
And you go to the end of the game now. Brett Carrington is able to score the game winner for your team in thrilling fashion. Take us through that one.
Well, Brett is strong, he's fast and he's skillful, and we've been waiting for that for a while. He had a good first year, and then people learn about him, and hasn't been able to use his attributes to a level that's made him successful. He's worked quite hard in the spring, and he's come in decent shape, and he's worked hard, in practice. So he's strong and he's fast and he's athletic, and that goal was just all willpower and desire. And I'm very proud of the goal. It was just a battling goal, and it won us the game. So I've got to give Brett credit. It was also his birthday, so it was a good day. Right.
Do you think that maybe this is a goal where we see Carrington start to become a little bit more consistently now of an offensive force in a senior year?
You would hope so. You would hope you learn from the past, and you learn from the previous games. But Brett, we've seen flashes of brilliance. We're just looking for consistency from him. So hopefully it's going to give him confidence, and we know, everybody knows he can do it now. He's just got to probably believe it a little bit more himself and be more concentrated in the games.
Now you have two games coming up this week, one non-conference, one back in CAA play. Tuesday you take on Fordham. Before we get to the Rams, actually, you've been coaching at Hofstra for a while, so have you seen, do these games against local opponents actually have as big of an impact in recruiting as people think?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, the attributes of the two schools are tremendous, and the record does play into it a little bit, and the coaching staff, and it's all part of the recruiting equation. But whether you win or lose, I don't think such a big impact, but it's how you are as a program. It's not the singular game, it's the season more so, if you understand.
And what are you expecting from the Rams?
Oh, they're good, they're well organised. Jimmy McElderry is a very good coach. They'll be tenacious at the back and good in the air, and they'll pass the ball well, and they'll counter and get at you very quickly. So we've just got to be very careful. They're a good team, a very good team, as are most opponents this year. So we've just got to be on our game and understand that if we're not, it's going to be a difficult night.
You go down to Georgia State Saturday night. Have you started looking at the Panthers at all yet?
Absolutely not. We're just worrying about Fordham first and foremost, and then after the game on Tuesday we'll start to worry about Georgia State. Sorry.
What do you remember from the Panthers though in previous seasons?
Georgia State, I've always thought they've got good players, and they were very inconsistent, and when they play well they can do some damage, and I think, are they off to like a 6-on-1 start or something, or 5-on-1
yeah,
start?
It's a good
so
number.
They're a very good team, but as I say, our focus is now on Fordham.
All right, Coach, thanks a lot, and best of luck this week.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
And thank you, Hofstra fans, for joining us inside the WB Mason Coaches Report with Richard Nuttall.